Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more St. Clair Saints Valorant. Once again, Jackson and Brown joined alongside Donka or Jay here today. And we're heading into Icebox with St. Clair starting on the defense side. They're currently leading the series 1-0, and they are looking to continue with the run and pick up a second map here now. It's going to be Blossom, JRC, Wombat, Casper, and VCan for the side of the Saints. And once again, for the side of Butler, it is going to be Lemonade Man, Icy, Deathless, G-Force, and Firsty. We had a pretty feisty game one there, and it did come down to the Saints taking it, as we were saying. But Icebox going to be a whole different ballpark. Something we don't see the Saints play crazy consistently. So, Donka, you got any predictions for this one?
Ooh, this one? All right, this one, I genuinely feel like it's going to go into overtime.
Yeah, as you were saying, at the beginning of this series, we were saying, okay, game 3 overtime. Do you change that prediction as well?
I'll get back to you after this game.
Sounds good.
Because I don't know what's going to happen in this game.
So I'm going to change my prediction to a Saints 2-0. Here after that game 1. I think the Saints are playing very well. They're bringing their A game today. And I think that Butler's just a little bit behind on the St. Clair's plays. St. Clair is really getting in Butler's heads when they're making these certain plays. So as we were saying, gonna change my prediction up to a Saints 2-0, and I do think that this one will be crazy close, though. I think we're gonna see a 13-11 from the Saints.
Ooh, all right. Well, I mean, now that we don't have viewers on both sides, and both of the sides,
Yep.
like Icy and Casper, they both chose Reyna right now.
And honestly, I feel like people who do play Yoru can also really get into that Reyna as well. It's just kind of like the play style from them. So Icy gonna be, going from the Yoru to the Reyna as well as Casper. But we all know Casper's Reyna can be so scary to play against sometimes. And I think that we're really gonna see Casper utilize that Reyna very well here in this game, utilizing those eyes and whatnot. So it is gonna be an A push looking to come out from Butler here first on this round. But Lemonade and Icy gonna be lurking over there towards other parts of the map. JRC looking for an early sheriff pick, won't find it, but Casper does on a firstie. Yeah, so here we are, Blossom going to be rotating over here to Kitchen now and looking to play Tube, but he actually will just rotate off. He doesn't know there's actually a player very so far pushed up here. It's going to result in Casper losing his life. Icy finds the other Reyna, and Icy and Casper really been getting into it against each other today. 4-on-3 now in favor for St. Clair, and that's some nice shots. Doesn't find the kill though.
Looks like that they are going to be putting up the Sage Wall and also planting the bomb.
Yeah, Blossom, beautiful shots there. Icy will be behind Yellow. JRC, he does have it, they can actually run through this. I honestly think this Sage Wall could have been a little bit better if they cut off this whole rotation. JRC, though, gonna find Deathless, and now leaving it all up to the Reyna. They know where he is. The sheriff shot's not connecting. JRC resetting the spray. Wombat cleans it up, and St. Clair finding your round 1.
Yeah, JRC was like, you know what, I'm just done. I'm just going to spin. See what happens then.
It's something that we see a lot in games like Valorant and CSGO. You see, okay, you missed your first couple shots. It's honestly sometimes more beneficial to just, stop for a second, look at the ground, reset your spray pattern, and then, get back in it. You see it all the time in, pro games and stuff. If your first spray, it's sometimes just better to stop your spray, reset it, and go again. It can work out better sometimes, but with that being said, St. Clair winning round 1 will get the force buy up here, consisting of some Spectres, Bulldogs, and Marshals, where the side of Butler can be forced onto some more heavy pistols.
What do you think of the Spectre on this map?
I mean, I think the Spectres just go no matter what, to be honest. But I honestly think you can defend A really well with the Judge on this map. A defense with a Judge, I think, can be so lethal, just hanging around in that generator kind of position. But we'll see. It actually does look like Butler's looking to fall off here, but Blossom will find one on the backlines on a G-Force.
Yeah, looks like that Viper just died to Icy, and it looks like they might be going mid.
Well, Lemonade Man has full control of B right now for Butler, so that is definitely good news for them, but the rotation is getting watched from mid, so now we do see the B push coming through. All of the rotations are here from St. Clair. Not going to be an easy plant if you are from the side of Butler, and they are looking more and more committed to this B site here. Now VCan will find that one with Casper, and now Casper on the overheal. He's going to be right back into things in a 3 versus 3 bomb going down. VCan looking to find it. He spots out the Reyna, and they spot up the Sage shortly after, and he cleans up the last one behind Yellow. Spectre needs nerfing. Look at that. Oh my goodness. St. Clair picking up a second.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I don't know if they already used the wall on like A side or something.
That's what I mean. Like, why is he loose planting there? Like, yes, I get the Icy is watching over him, right? But at the end of the day, as soon as Icy goes down, you have to put the spike down, pull out your gun again, and then with that being said, like, your time is just so off that it's going to be a free kill for St. Clair. St. Clair leading 2-0. We see an instant replay here. Let's break it down. Casper opening it up on the Lemonade Man. He gets the overheal. Really helps him out in any other gunfight coming up. Vcan, why is there no wall down here? That's the big thing. He will find that pick, turns it around, finds the other one to the left, and then last one, the shots from the Spectre back yellow. Just immaculate shots. Good result. St. Clair leading 2-0 into round 3.
Let's say that BU are now actually going to go A. Are they full committing?
Yeah, it doesn't really know. It seems like Butler wants to do what St. Clair did on the attack side of last map, where they kind of bait some rotations, but it hasn't been working perfectly. We do see this A push here. Do they commit? We'll find out in a second. Those Sheriff shots are going to be all right. They do take Icy down a little bit. The Bulldog from JRC cleans up 2 and maybe a third. JRC, simmer down. Lemonade Man finds Blossom. 3v2. JRC on track for an ace with a Bulldog. What am I watching?
Now Viper is pushing up. Maybe JRC gets this final kill too.
I wanted to see it with I want to see a all Bulldog ace, but he will pick up the Vandal. I respect the smart plays nonetheless. Oh my god, he gets it! JRC with the ace and like 17 HP. The Sage heal was so massive. Fist bumps definitely to JRC. Look at the smile on his face. You can see the smile underneath his mask. Let's go. Great stuff there from JRC. St. Clair, 3-0 lead. They're starting this game off just like how they started the last one. Starting it off 6-0. And if Butler lets that happen again, they won't come back. I'm telling you that right now. If St. Clair goes up 6-0 or more, I don't see Butler coming back.
All right, so time for my prediction real quick.
Okay,
I'm bringing the prediction right now.
Okay, yeah, but we do see Butler coming through with a light buy. Marshall, Sheriffs, and Ghosts. I get it. You got to save at some point, but this is looking like a 4th round if St. Clair cleans it up. JRC has an op. Like, okay. JRC's like, okay, I'm going to ace. Now let me get an op in hand. Casper gets aggressive. The dismissal and overheal going to just be even better. Casper taking down that Sage. No heals now for them. The op is still here for JRC on the Jet, and he spots that rain out. He finds it. The dash operator, best combo, and oh my god, flawless round. Potentially no. GeForce finds one, but St. Clair leading 4-0. I mean, okay, Jet op dash is OP. Like, it's so nuts.
I cannot disagree. I cannot disagree.
Yeah, for sure. So the buys are here now out from Butler. They have a full buy. I'm going to say, like, I know we're very early in this game, but just for momentum purposes and just being able to keep yourself in this game purposes, I'd say this is almost a must-win round for Butler. Like,
honestly,
okay, we're only 4 rounds in, but I think, like, they're getting to a point where if they lose this round, morale is going to be so down, they're going to be forced onto, like, a potential another half buy, and it's just not going to be ideal by any means.
Yeah, it looks like that now they're going to be pushing B, actually. Just for a bit of change, instead of just baiting B or baiting A. They just want to full commit to B right now.
And I think it's going to work, right? The Viper is kind of like the only one here, but we already do see quick rotations coming through, and it is Jeremy JRC. We also have the big flank from Casper. Like, the pinch is just here right now for St. Clair, and this op going to be, you know, the Jet holding that one down, going to make things even harder. This wall is massive from the Viper. This is the Sage wall that we should have seen a little bit ago. Oh, VCAN so close on those shots. Casper finds one. Icy will get a trade out, though. 4v4 in play.
Wombai gets a kill on Fusty. Deathless kills Casper.
Yeah, those are some nice headshots there on those player back yellow. The knife's not going to work out. The res comes through from the Sage. Very smart res for the side of Butler. They're looking to put their first one on the board here. Wombat trying to bait out a bomb plant. Doesn't work to his favor. Deathless cleans up the last Butler on the board. And a must-win round case scenario, I said, as they needed. I think Butler putting themselves right back into this game. Yes, they're at a 3-round differential disadvantage here, but I think winning that round, like I was saying, absolutely crucial to their money and just their morale.
Yeah, I mean, like, I believe what they need right now is just that jump start, and I feel like that's
that was
their
a little
kill.
bit of it, yeah. But the thing is, you can only do a play like that on B so much. They're going to 5-stack A here now. I agree, because I think that St. Clair is only going to let something like that play happen once. They're not going to let you rinse and repeat that. So now they do see the pressure going to A, but JRC still here with the op dash, and they don't even want to peek them. They're scared. They do not want to peek JRC. They might late peek them, and now they will after that recon bolt goes out. So we'll see. I think that JRC should have held that even if he was recon bolted. I think it would have worked out to his beneficiary, but will lose his life there, and 5-on-4 in favor of Butler. There's one for Casper. He does make his way on the dismissal. He keeps his life, but he will get cleaned up from G-Force in the back line. Wombat loses his life as well. 2-on-4 for the Saints.
Yeah, it looks like that they're bringing it back now. They're like, you know what? We're done with that. We're just going to win now.
Yeah, well, it's a little tough when you lose a pistol, right? And then you're like stuck into a bad situation. First, you will actually pick up that JRC op, though. So that is going to now be the side of Butler having that weaponry as well. That will be VCan losing his life. Blossom potentially going through a save or an exit or something here, but he will get cleaned up from the Lemonade Man. Butler's economy looking a lot better now. St. Clair's looking a lot worse. And Butler as an op now. Like, I mean, Butler, is this the start of something? We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, now? Oh, I thought they gave the op to Reyna, but they just picked it back up.
Yeah, so, I mean, but as of now, like, Icy's doing amazing right now for the side of Butler, but the thing is if Icy doesn't get, like, maybe, like, you know, 2 kills on your winning rounds, do you still win them? That's the question right now, so we'll see what happens, though. If they can shut down Icy, maybe things turn out a little differently here. Casper, though, will have a Marshall in hand, really going to be searching for a headshot here, and we'll see if he can find it. Reyna I is out as well. Casper just searching for something, but doesn't look like anybody's really going to be home for now as of yet. And he is soloing A. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. First, you watching flank with the op. I love watching flank with op on the A site.
Yeah, but, you know, that's the thing, right? It depends on what character you play.
Yeah, first he finds another one like that. Jet doing work back there. But Blossom and VCan! They find a few, leaving it all up to Firsty with the op now. Nice shot. You even see Icy complimenting St. Clair. We love the sportsmanship. Shout out to Butler for that, honestly. Sportsmanship, something that we need to see more of in collegiate esports. But here we go. Jet last alive with the op. Gonna pick up the Vandal to make this a little more winnable, just in a 1-on-3 scenario. Does have the spike, so he does have the things he needs to win this round, but can he do it? Doesn't look to be the case. VCan with the 3K. Does the op get retrieved? They're wanting it. Nope. Doesn't look like we're going to see any op get retrieved. So here we are, 5-2, the scoreline we see. St. Clair, big round win there, going to help shut down that Butler economy. They will still have one more bye for the side of Butler if they, in this round. If they do manage to lose, though, they will not be in a great position.
What do you think the great play for them to do now is?
For Butler?
Yeah.
I think they go back B. I think you've let off B a little bit now. You've given B some time to, like, calm down over there. You can go back and potentially find another turnaround round over there, as the only one really there is Blossom, essentially, at this point in time for the Saints. And Blossom's really not even too deadied to A. Too deadied to B. Where Firsty flying in with knives, gonna get so much early control. Casper already through A. Like, what am I watching? But now it's gonna be a 5-on-4. Butler will have control of this site, but it's gonna be a retake with St. Clair having a numbers advantage, and your Jet ult going down, and your top fragger going down. This is St. Clair's round to win.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, look at this. Look at the teamwork.
Yeah, that's what I'm so happy to see right now. That's something the Saints, I feel like Valorant has struggled with so far this season. The mechanics are there. The skill level is there. The awareness is there. It's the chemistry / teamwork that needed a little bit more of an improvement. And I'm seeing drastic improvements in this series.
Yeah, like last game, we seen that they just won like 6 rounds in a row. Now they won 4 rounds in a row and then gave BU the 2 rounds.
Yeah. So here we are. We're going to see how this one goes. For the side of BU, like I was saying, BU not going to have an ideal amount of money now. They still get a very good buy, but Deathless is forced onto a Spectre with Light, which is not going to be easy. We do get a quick instant replay here now once again, and it is going to be Casper getting this nice little backline pick. So I can show you guys here on this one, and it is going to be him just coming through here on a big flank. Gets the Reyna eye out and is looking to find something. VCan, this is what I really wanted to see. Picks up that one, picks up the nice shots on the Reyna. Very surprised Icy was actually not able to find that one, but Casper, okay, we're halfway through a round, and Saints already have 3 down, so look like they deadied out A here really hard, and it's going to now result in a 5-on-2. That's going to be Firsty down as well. Viper, last one alive for Butler, and I mean, if he can't find one, it's going to be a flawless one for the Saints, and just like that, it is 7-2 the scoreline we see. Now, for the rest of this half, the Saints' money going to be fairly good. Like, they shouldn't be able to buy out the rest of the half.
Oh yeah, like especially now that also GRC has the op, He's probably gonna get 1 or 2 kills.
I can't wait for JRC to get back on the op jet dash. Like we only saw a couple like big kills from it with it, but like I think that he can utilize it so well, like on the defending side of Icebox.
Yeah, we've seen him in past games too. Like he was so good with what's called dash op.
Yep. And if you're gonna op on any map, this is one of the best maps to do it on, right? You have so many of those long angles, and it's so good on using on A. Casper, oh my god. Oh man, like they know he's here because he shot it out, I think. So like, what will they find? He does find one early, gets a nice dismissal, and that's all his job is. Getting early pick and then dismissing yourself is so big. No way. Oh, so close, but G4's gonna get the ult clean up there with the I can't remember the name of the actual ability.
Hunter's Fury.
Hunter's Fury. There you go. But there we go. 4v3 in favor of St. Clair. A few big picks coming through. Lemonade Man could find Blossom here. He spots it out. Doesn't find the full kill. If Blossom wins this gunfight, man, my brain's gonna blow up.
It's all about that trigger discipline.
Yeah, I agree, right? He would have had a much better opportunity to find that kill. Blossom gonna clean up that other Viper. All left onto the Sage and Silver for Butler. And they will be heading B.
Yeah, the Sage actually has his wall now. Maybe they're gonna put the wall. Maybe not, but hope they do. Oh, they do put the wall.
There's the intel though. So G4's he's lucky that he made it back into yellow without taking any really damage there. But now they know that both of these players are over on that back line of sight. And, like, I mean, the pressure from St. Clair is going to be so big on this. G4 hanging on the other side of the wall, holding a tight angle with the Spectre, so big. And he will find one there on a beacon. Blossom with a refrag, 3-on-1 now. Deathless, I mean, he has to play this position, and it's not going to be an easy one to play by any means. Pops into the Viper ult, and that is Blossom cleaning up Deathless. It's going to be St. Clair up 8-2 here now. Very dominant defending side half so far.
What do you think that Butlers can do to turn this back around?
Man, that is such a tough question to answer right now because, like, I feel like it's unfortunate for Butler because just the pure fact that, like, they've tried new things. They've tried to adapt their playstyle. They've tried to. Like, I gotta give them credibility for that. Like, Butler, it just looks at St. Clair's like, okay, I'm actually gonna say it now, St. Clair's peaking. The St. Clair is the best I've ever seen them play is right now in this series that we're watching. Just teamwork-wise, chemistry-wise, mechanics-wise, everything, shot-wise. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now, the aggressive play and whatnot. And I think that Butler, honestly, they're trying to do whatever they can, but I don't think there's much they can do right now.
So now I think if they now just go B and Blossom just gets a kill on Lemonade.
Yeah, that's a big one. Like, it's the entry frags that are hurting Butler too, right? Maybe play it slower, play off picks, rather than getting a little bit more, like, dedicated to a site. But other than that, like, I mean, it's really tough. Fiercey with a nice little up kill in mid. VCAN, just unfortunate timing on that. IC going to clean up Blossom. So Butler might be able to end off their half successfully just like they did last time around. We'll find out in just a sec. JRC just looking for an aggressive op frag, but I don't think he's really going to really find anything crazy here. Does be managing to clean that one up, but the location gets revealed in the process. Wombat might be able to find something up here in Kitchen, but no, Icy finds that one. And what do you do here now? JRC does find one, searching for the other player to push him out, but doesn't really happen. And this will be a Butler round win, but St. Clair, how many exit frags can they get?
Yeah, right now, like, Reyna, he just needs to wait. Yep. And almost gets a kill.
Oh, the reload forced to come through. Icy versus Casper. Who wins it? That's going to be Casper taking that one. And he will keep his life, actually, as well. So, nice eye out. They're going to blind off Frosty. Frosty was so close to hitting that shot, though. Last round before half, Butler picking up that one. Now, for Butler to win this game, they have to win this round, in my eyes. You're not coming back from a 9-3 deficit. I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong, and I'd love to have them prove me wrong. But St. Clair pulling out a double op on the last round of half, too. Like, I mean, oh, I feel bad. Because, like, Casper and JRC right now are just going to utilize these ops so well, and they're going to split them, right? Where you're going to see, look at that. Where is the Reyna? The Reyna for the side of the... Oh, my God. They're playing together? They're playing right beside each other?
They're holding set all while by themselves. They're expecting a push on A because usually Casper pushes A.
For sure. So the B aggressiveness actually going to come out here. The Viper wall is down for the side of Butler. JRC just holding an aggressive peek. This Jet going to be a concern. That's going to be Blossom finding one on a Lemonade Man. He doesn't know another's behind him, though. The Jet's going to be there. Does the Jet find a kill? No. First, he's down to 1 HP. And he's now Vipered off. He can't peek. G-Force will clean up Blossom on the backline, so it will allow Jet to come through and try to help his team out here. But they really delayed his rotation. And, oh my god, the wall there. The wall stick. I love this play. He has it. They can't win it. I love the play. I love it. Sager should do that more often. But that's going to be St. Clair leading the half 9-3. Do you think Butler can come back from this? Like, I think it's big. Like, it's a possibility because they're going on the defensive side. Icebox, a major defensive side of map. But I don't think it's going to be easy.
It's definitely not going to be easy. But one can sure hope so.
Oh, for sure. One can for sure hope. And I'd love to see a great game. I want to see Butler take rounds. I want to see, you know, Butler win 6 straight to open up this half. We have a 9-9 blood battle, but we'll see what happens. A very big A stack, and also pretty decent A stack from Butler. It's going to be about looking like a 4-on-3 towards A and like a 1-on-1 in mid, but the Sova is going to have the bomb in mid. That's a little interesting. You don't really see the bomb carrier hanging around mid, but I think he's just going to be looking for an early pick and then probably falling off. Or actually, I think that bomb's not even on his... Not sure.
No, it is.
We'll see what Sova does. Yeah, he's just going to use his utility and then fall off. Smart plays. They are going to be looking to push out A here a little bit more now. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 on the site. We see the Sage and Viper start to rotate over. VKing getting some intel early, knowing 2 players are behind this Viper wall. And that is going to be 1 early for Casper. Nice Frenzy shots. Frenzy works really well in close range engagements, and that's going to be 2 early for the Saints. 5-on-3. The retake from Butler going to be tough, but can they pull it off?
As you can see right now, JRC is...
Ooh, good shot from Firsty. It's going to be the 4-on-3 now, and the Jet is tagged down for the side of St. Clair. Definitely winnable for Butler, but they got to get something going quick here. They need a big entry onto this site, and this might be it, but no, Casper just going to force more pressure on the Frenzy. JRC finds one, and that's JRC finding a second, and Casper now knowing they only have to deal with this last player back on site. Wombat cleans it up. Butler are going to drop that round, and they only get 1 frag, which, like I was talking about, second round. Now, if you're Butler, you're down so much, like, do you force here? Like, what would you do if you're Butler? You only got 1 kill that round, so you barely made any money, and now you're down 10-3, so that's why you want to force, but what do you do?
Honestly, in my opinion, the Classic is so broken, and buying Classic and a light shield, like, that's so perfect. But as you can see over here right now, I see... Firsty
3 marshals. Like I just think this is crazy, man. It's a pretty interesting play. Like, is this a sign that Butler is like just like trying to maybe troll? But who knows? Firsty gonna find one to open us up there. We'll take down VCAM. That's just the start they're looking for. The Marshal, definitely a good gun to have on the defensive side. And now in a 5-on-4, this might really benefit them. Let's see what St. Clair can do. They will be rotating off to B here, and B looks free for the taking. But we do see Butler also sending some players on rotation.
Yeah, the Lemonade man is over there, and he's waiting. He's like, they could be coming.
It's like a race to the site right now. If the Saints can get the first peek, which they do, is massive. They saw the gun through the Viper wall. That's okay. That is I try to stop myself from saying unfortunate on streams, but that is actually unfortunate for the Viper there. His gun a hair through the Viper smoke, or the Viper wall, sorry, and it will result in him losing his life. So some locations getting revealed. Look at, oh my, they were just spamming Marshall bullets through the wall. They do manage to clean up Wombat and result 3-on-4 for Saints, and that's actually Casper going to find 2, but JRC loses life 2v2. Casper, he is in such a good position to put the pressure on. He has 2 players. They know exactly where they are, and I mean, St. Clair honestly should be winning this round here. Blossom finds 1. That's going to be Deathless finding 1 to answer back. Casper just needs to bait out time. Blossom knows, or Deathless, sorry, knows he has to stick it. And that's going to result in Casper finding that one. St. Clair clean it up 11-3. So, you know, when this one was a 9-3 half, I think a little bit more possible for Butler. St. Clair winning those first 2, just going to make things so tough. So tough. Especially since Butler forced up last round.
Yeah, no, like I said, if I was them, I would just use the Classic and the Light Shield. Classic is very broken. Yeah. Like, right clicks?
Oh, for sure. Oh, I completely agree. I can see why Butler forced, because when you're down 10-3, like, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, if we don't force, we probably give up a round here. We go down 11-3. We just can't afford for that to happen. Let's at least provide ourselves a hope fighting chance. But it didn't work out in their favor. But anyways, here we are. JRC looking to find some early shots here through up into Nest. Not going to find anything. Icy, though, will pick off Wombat early on an aggressive peek and actually finds a second as well. And a third! Okay, Icy, I see you.
I see what you did there.
Anyhow, it is going to be Lemonade Man taking down. And that is all up to the reign of Casper finding the first one. That's what's so big about the overheal, because now he's essentially back up to full HP. And a 1-on-3 makes us so much more winnable than him at like 20 HP. He does already lose about 50 of his overheal, though. Overheal, sorry. And now in a 1-on-3 still, I mean, it just seems so hard to win.
Yeah, they're holding the bomb. They're like, okay, we're just gonna wait. We're gonna see what you can do. Especially now, I believe they also have guns, since they killed most of the team off.
Oh! He just played that so well. The dismiss. Oh, but if he could get around the corner, might have worked out a little better for him. But Lemonade Man gonna clean up. Lemonade Man been having a pretty good game. If we can actually check the scoreboard here, we do see. Okay, never mind. All right. Lemonade Man having a pretty good game. Okay, I take back everything I just said. He had a good round. Let's go, Lemonade Man. You're getting back into the groove of things here. But Casper is having a good game. Casper leading the lobby by 9 kills to the closest, and that's going to be JRC.
Yeah, but see, now that's the thing, right? For their Viper, usually, like last half, they were just holding the site, and then they would just get picked off by like unfortunate stuff, such as just peeking like the wall a bit, just peeking the gun, you know?
Yeah, Deathless gonna find a couple here early, but the Sheriffs answer back quick from the Saints. And now it is going to be Casper finding another Sheriff pick. Wombat has a judge now. The bomb was about to go down on B. Lemonade Man and Firsty gonna clean things up though. But here we go. How does this one work now? Because the Saints do have some guns, aka Casper, and he finds, like, how do you hit those shots? Teach me, please. But he does find that one there, and now it is going to be a 1v1 against the Lemonade Man. And the thing that's scary if you're Lemonade Man right now, you're like, okay, I'm currently not having the greatest game. I'm currently like, I feel like my team might be a little upset with me because I might not be playing the best right now. And you're going against Casper, who's leading the lobby by like 10 frags. And you're like, okay, if it's time for me to prove myself, this is the time to do it. But it looks like Casper gonna have a jump on the gunfight. Will connect on some shots, but will ultimately take more of the damage in that one. The eye is gonna work for a second, and it does force the player off. The Viper wall is still up, and Casper, really risky move to get that one. I love the plant positioning, and now it's all up to the Viper to actually push up onto him. What angle will Casper play here? Play just around the corner. I mean, I think Casper just has a good, you know, kind of positioning here on this one. Doesn't look like they're gonna... Casper. He knows the player's in the nest. He knows it's behind him. And Casper cleans it up from the back. That's a 4K clutch from Casper. 1v2. And you know what makes that even worse? That was a Sinclair eco round. They were just sheriffing. They were just using pistols. They were going against 5 rifles. And 4 rifles and like a judge. And Sinclair managed to clean it up. Now, Sinclair at match point, Butler's in a position where they have to force up every round. They can't save one. They can't go back on the casuals. Look at their force buy. It's not great right now. You're going to see 2 Vandals. That is a good sign of hope with full armor. But a Marshal and like a Classic and a Judge don't fit your place, like don't fit what you want an ideal buy to be as much. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be JRC though. Knives out in hand, already opening things up onto Icy. That's one of the better players right now from Butler, already gone. And it's tough. JRC finds another one with the knives. Casper finds one. And JRC will get traded out, but it's a 2v2. St. Clair has control of site and a health advantage.
Yeah, let's kill Reyna over there. It looks like that they could be back. Saints will be backing off to maybe B or just fake rotation, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. But I think Butler momentarily will send someone off of A because they haven't really heard anything or seen anything over there. Now going into a nice little free cam, we can get a nice little positioning and see where exactly these players are located. And oh, that's a big play actually, that they were actually able to get that one down. Now they're trying to find the Sova ult through onto that rezzed up player. Didn't work out for Wombat though. Now they have a little bit more intel on where Wombat is actually located. And here we are now. It's going to be St. Clair. And 2 on this one. And Firsty on the flank will find one. Almost finds Blossom, but gets tagged down to 20. Can Wombat, can he find the 1-on-3? Gonna be tough, but definitely doable as no one's over here towards B.
Was it trigger discipline? Let me tell you. Like, he just waited for the perfect second to where the Viper just stood still and he just took her out.
Yep, the Viper just around the corner. He baits off a bomb plant, but not going to expect Lemonade Man around the corner. It's going to be the side of Butler taking that one around. I didn't really anticipate them to take. I thought Sinclair was going to close it out there, but they do find that one. thing that makes this tough for Butler is that they just got to win 7 in a row here now. And by any means, that's not easy. By any means.
I have a question for you now. Do you think that Saints may be going a little bit easy right now because they want Casper to get like 40 bomb or something like that?
Strider would be slapping him across the head if that's what happened. They do not ever, you should never play like that. You know, there's a couple times where I'm like, okay, if you're in like a 5v1, alright, let your boy get the ace or something, or let him try. Maybe that seems a little bit more reasonable. But things like, you know, trying to get someone boosted up to 40 really just doesn't matter, essentially, at this point. So, they shouldn't be doing that. Oh my god, he's so good! He's so good! I can't believe he's hitting these one-taps to the head. And they all hear from Blossom as well. He's going to spot at one with the Ghost. Lemonade Man will clean up both of those, though. But Wombat will finally find the refrag. Now that's the Viper ult down and a 2-on-2. But St. Clair will pick up weapons. Deathless finding a Judge frag, though. JRC coming around on a rotation. He has a Sheriff in hand, and he's not afraid to use it. Will he find Deathless back yellow? I don't know. Deathless playing a great angle with that Judge, but definitely still winnable. Icy, though, going to clean it up with a nice Vandal peek. St. Clair College drops another. Butler on their comeback.
Do you think that they're gonna win this game?
No. I mean, like, I as much as, like, you know, I want to see this game get closer, and it is. I like that Butler's picking up rounds right now. But at the end of the day, St. Clair has 9 rounds to try to win 1. They have to win 1 of, like, 9 or 10 rounds. And, like, if they can't do that, I'd be honestly shook. But, I don't think St. Clair should really have a problem finding a round soon, just because they have been on a little bit of force buys, where now we see them get like 5 actually rifles come through here. I think that this is a big round for St. Clair to just try to close things out and not make this scarier than it has to be. But I don't think St. Clair loses this one, no. I
mean, they're kind of just split right now, and they're just waiting for them to peak, because they know that they're so eager to get these kills to win the game to go on to the next round.
I know. Like, I agree with what you're saying. Oh. Beauty shots from Icy getting aggressive, and that's honestly might lock up the round for Butler. I know it's early, but I mean, those are 2 big picks. Casper, though, will make this a lot more winnable for the Saints, taking down Firsty there now, and they do have more, you know, control over this defending side of A. But can they play off it? That's the question. We'll still have to deal with these 4 players from Butler, and we do see a big flank from Blossom, though, coming around, but GeForce is up in Nest, and actually I thought that there was open on both sides, but not the case. GeForce will find one, but Wombat there on a refrag, putting us now into a 2v3 in favor of the Butler University, and Wombat and Blossom looking to fall off and maybe head over to a different site. Viper, though, going to be picking up on the rotation.
Yeah, they're just waiting. They're just waiting to see what will happen. They're going to go through mid, and Viper's just kind of waiting for them.
Yeah, Lemonade Man spotted that one out, and he's going to call that out to his team, and the rotates are going to be here now. Icy and Deathless clean it up in mid. I'm very surprised they left that open ramp just so open there and trying to find those picks over towards A and sneak in towards the back line of A. But nonetheless, Butler picking up another, and we just went from 12-3 to 12-7. Pretty scary if you are from the side of St. Clair, especially now that St. Clair's forced onto a pistol round. So Butler most likely looking to find their 8th here. And St. Clair, I mean, yeah, just got to find one.
You know, from all the times that I've played Valorant, if I lose this round, if I were to play, right, and if I were to lose this game on behalf of Saints, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, as fairly, right? I mean, the thing is, right, that it'd be completely understandable, but Deathless gonna find Casper here early. Can they find the refrags with the pistols? Last time, oh, no, they can't. That's gonna be just them mowing them down in that, like, lining them up like a funnel there. And it will be the right clicks trying to come through, but can't even find GeForce. That's a flawless round for Butler. And honestly, like, I think obviously St. Clair should have looked for a couple more picks there to benefit them, but at the end of the day, like, it was going to be real tough for them to win that round on the pistol. Now they at least have money, and they can just call that one a write-off, just hop right into the next one with rifles, full armor, utility, whatnot. So here we go. 4-round lead for Saints. Butler has to still win 4 in a row, but they've already won 4 in a row. They're on a 4-round win streak right now, so they just gotta do what they've just did in the last 4 rounds again. Seems, you know, it's easier said than done. But as of now, St. Clair, they will have a bit better of a buy, but the ops are out for Firsty and stuff. So, I mean, Butler also have a very good buy as well, but that's a big pick. That's a B site with, like, not a lot of reinforcements on it. Now, Sage is really the only one kind of here now. with a Judge. And I love this Sage position with the Judge right now, but this wall, so good to get this plant down. And the Sage will get spotted out, actually, and cleaned up from Casper. Now that kill's gone for the set of Butler. 5v3. This is St. Clair's game to win, especially when the Viper ult comes out. It makes this firsties op, like, useless almost.
Yeah, like, he not only has to be, like, in close range right now. Ooh, he picks up the Judge, though.
That changes everything. And Icy on a flank changes so much. And Icy on the ult. Like, okay, Butler, I see you. Ice first he finds one as well with the Judge. And there's Firsty with another. Now Wombat in a 1v2. Icy cleans it up. And they win the 5v3 retake. Butler. Oh my goodness. Icy went crazy on the flank. If Icy is not on that flank, they lose that round. St. Clair, this is getting skeptical.
Hey, my prediction is still intact in place. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
So both of ours are. Both of ours are, right? So we'll see here.
Oh, you changed.
See. Yeah. We'll see. It is going to be St. Clair on a yet another buy that really they're just saving enough money to buy in the next round. I'm pretty surprised to see Vcan and Casper down to so little money. They're actually really trying to make this one like somewhat winnable. But I'm very concerned that they might not have the ideal buy next round. So we'll see what happens. But St. Clair have a little bit of a disadvantage weaponry-wise here in this one.
I'm pretty sure they will both have enough for next round too.
They get the intel on Icy, but Icy's shots have been so nice today. It's going to be a little tough to maybe find that frag. JRC, though, walking through the slow, getting pushed up. Spots out one. Icy finds it, though. Vcan will take down Firsty in the process. Icy and GeForce, though, line up a few, forcing Vcan off of positioning. And now a 2-on-4 for the Saints. But we do see Casper coming up through mid right now. He could cause a little bit of an impact on them, but he actually... I don't know if I like this call. I don't know if I don't think I like going up in the tube there. I think he would have been better off to just keep playing out mid a little bit more, but nonetheless, he is in a pretty decent positioning up there in kitchen. As long as Vcan can keep some reinforcements here and let Casper get on a very big flank, very winnable. I mean, he just got very good intel onto Icy. GeForce is hanging around in here too. I mean, this is winnable, but it's so hard for the Saints.
I don't think that Sage is expecting Viper to be over there.
No, because they think that, you know, Casper cleared out this a little more than he did potentially. Left. Where, you know, the Sage is going to try to put this bomb plant down and Lemonade Man going to be right there for it. Yeah, see, here it is. Lemonade Man is going to be here for this one. Casper going to catch players off of rotation, and that's it. That's going to be it, because now Casper, he has to run over there. They're just going to make sure this plant can happen. Butler going to pick up their 10th. Like, there's no way for him to win this round. It's physically impossible unless he can find these last 2 kills, and that's physically impossible. So, Butler picking up a 10th. Okay, Butler. Okay. This was a 12-4 or 12, like, 6?
12-4, 12-4.
Something. No, it wasn't 12-4. I know
was it not?
12-4. No. It was like 12-5, 12-6, something like that. But, yeah, they're on a 6-round win streak right now. So, it was 12-4. 12-4 is what we were at a second ago, and now to see them here, I mean, they only had 3 rounds in that first half. St. Clair only has 3 rounds on this half so far, so I mean, we could see identical defending sided halves if Butler does clean up their last 2. St. Clair will have a bye here, but man, they look a little bit more distraught than they were a little bit ago.
Yeah, it looks like that now they're gonna be pushing B for a change, right?
JRC. Oh, he catches out that Opera on the rotation. He can't find those shots that he wants, though. But first, he will get an opening pick, and that was actually onto the Sage. That's no heals already. And this can make things so much more difficult for St. Clair to win out. And it really, I just think it really comes down to St. Clair really just not being able to do as much as they were doing on B as they were, or and A as they were before. It looked like A was more of a bigger target for them before, and now it's looking like it's a lot more tough. Casper, though, going to take down the Opera, being firsty and a second on a death list. That should make this much more winnable. Casper, he's been lethal on these flanks today.
Yeah, it looks like that. Still, their Icy still alive.
He knows this player's here. He knows all of the intel on Lemonade Man right now, and Lemonade Man's going to be forced to move. So Casper, he has a really good position to hold this player, and he does, and he finds the frag. JRC finds one as well. Blossom cleans it up. The Saints just wanted to have a little fun in this matchup, I see. Butler, really good effort on the comeback. The cleanups there. Saints 2-0. Both of our predictions were wrong, and the Saints will prove some dominance, show some light. That attacking side of Icebox really scared me. But honestly, I'm okay with it because it's a map they don't play a ton. It's the attacking side, the disfavored side. And you know what? They had such a good defensive side. It was okay. They 2-0'd the night against Butler University. Butler, huge shout out to them. They were very respectful. I always got to respect that. Great sportsmanship from them. But the Saints brought their A game here tonight. It's some of the best Valorant that I've seen from them in a while, despite the attacking side of Icebox. But it's some of the best Valorant I've seen them from in a while, and I don't know if you agree with me on that one, but I think the chemistry and teamwork specifically was better here tonight.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Like, over there, they were just, like, they had that chemistry.
Yeah.
Maybe that's their map.
Yeah.
Maybe that's their calling.
It's awesome that we do actually see Coach Strider in the nest here with them here tonight. So, a little bit more, a little bit of coaching on the back lines, maps over, something like that. Coach can go and say, all right, guys, like, let's get back up and geared up for this next one. But Casper, dude, he's so nutty. Look at this, 39 and 13 with 6 assists as well, 124 econ rating. Closest in the lobby was an 87. But you know what? Stat line makes it, like, pretty mesmerizable for me is the 7 first bloods. Despite a lot of his kills coming from flank, he was able to play both sides of the field. The flank is a slower playstyle where you can come in at the end of the round, take out a lot of players, and make a big impact. First blood, big impacts in the beginning of the round, putting yourself in early player advantage and whatnot. He does both there. 7 first bloods, huge flank player, big econ rating, 39 and 13. Honestly, Saints don't have Casper on the roster. I feel like this game is a lot closer, like very close. If the Casper wasn't on this roster, I think if, like we were talking about, if the team didn't bring their A game, I think we do see a game 3 there on the Icebox. But I think the defending side was just so locked down. The chemistry was there, the rotations were there, the micro comms, you could really see it come to light. Great stuff from the Saints. And you got any opinions on that match?
No, that was just a great match. Like even if Butler's lost, you can always succeed. It's your fails that define who you can be.
For sure, right? As the GOAT Sean Burney said, fail forward. So you always got to do that. So anyways, guys, with that being said, St. Clair Saints advance to 4-1 at NECC, and they will move up, I believe, now into the top 4 or 5 of their division. It'll be something like that.
Yeah.
They will move up a slot or 2, I believe, with another win. But now their map count actually goes to 9 and 2, which is very, very good for them because the only maps they've lost are to Ottawa, which is the 1 seed, which is very respectable. And they took a map on Ottawa. So Saints, I mean, it's they can win their division. I would not be surprised in playoffs if they do win out and, really start to pick up some momentum because they're really turning things around. But guys, with that being said, we are going to be getting ready to wrap things up here. We actually do have the divisions up here. This is not updated. This was from before the game, keep in mind. So now your Saints will be 4-1 with a 9-2 record there on the maps, which means they would be, oh, this is accurate. Okay, so Northwood and Ottawa just flipped because Northwood just won. But St. Clair, they haven't updated yet because the game just finished. But St. Clair will be moving up to the number 2 slot because the map differential is 9-2, and the round differential is probably going to be something like 50-something now. So, I mean, overall, nonetheless, I mean, St. Clair are doing very, very good here in this division, now in the top 3 slot, which is love to see if you are from the Saints fan standpoint. But with that being said, guys, that will be slowly wrapping us up here for tonight. But before we do head out, we got a couple things that we got to talk about. First of which being Crunchyroll. If you guys haven't heard yet, we are welcoming Crunchyroll as our newest sponsor starting off this semester. So happened a couple months ago, but we are fully just, gotta promote it. Crunchyroll, they're really helping us out over here. So essentially the Netflix of anime is what Crunchyroll is. And, you can get a 14-day premium trial for free at crunchyroll.com/Saints. Any anime watchers back out there, I mean, it's a great site to use. It's the one and only. It's the hub for anime. And once again, 14-day premium trial for free, crunchyroll.com/Saints. And can't forget the rest of our sponsors as well. So thank you to Tim Hortons, the Subway, the St. Clair SRC, and the St. Clair College Alumni Association as well. Wouldn't be able to put broadcasts on like this without you guys as well as you viewers. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this one. And if you're interested in supporting the Saints a little bit more, you can get some of these nice jackets. I got the mask on, I got the jacket on. I'm fully Saints out tonight. And I'm very excited for my new merch to come in very, very shortly. I know you are too, Donka. We got shirts, jackets, jerseys, crew necks, hoodies, flags, dad hats, snapbacks, anything really. I mean, anything you can think of, we got there at acquire.ca/Saints. So like I was saying, if you guys are interested, you can head over there, get some of your merch. It's all very comfortable, high quality, pretty affordable pricing, and you won't regret it. You can always support your Saints in that way, one or another, guys. And what a game. Once again, St. Clair, Butler University. Huge wins. St. Clair moving up to top 3 in the NECC, just to recap. And we do actually have a quick schedule, though, that I can bring up here. It's not like a full in-depth dive, but you know what? We're just essentially just what you're going to see on stream tomorrow is all this is. So Wednesday, if you guys see at the bottom of your screen, will actually be canceled. That's going to be the Call of Duty game, going to be canceled out there. Butler Blue is the game that we just had today, and Saints win 2-0. So tomorrow, League of Legends. It's going to be against Western University, Ontario versus Ontario school there, and pretty close actually. So, Call of Duty, okay, never mind. Call of Duty will be happening, but it's on the CSL stream. Sorry, that's my misinterpretation. So, it is going to be on the bottom of your screen there. You can see twitch.tv/CSL Esports GE. And that's going to be an A-Star League. So, yeah, but League of Legends, tomorrow, Tuesday, 7 p.m. I'll be behind the scenes. I'm not 100% on who's the mic, but I think it's John and Amanda, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. We'll figure it out. You guys will see tomorrow. But without that being said, huge congrats to St. Clair. Good try from Butler. Very excited to see how the rest of the season goes. And Donka, thanks for joining me on the mic here tonight, guys. Viewers back home, thanks for tuning in. You guys were watching St. Clair Saints Valorant. My name is Jackson the Pride Brown. We'll catch you guys all on the next one. Ace, but he will pick up the Vandal. I respect the smart plays nonetheless. Oh my god, he gets it! JRC with the ace and like 17 HP. Stuck into a bad situation. First, he will actually pick up that JRC off though, so that is going to now be the side of Butler having that weaponry as well. That will be Decan losing his life. Blossom potentially going through a save or an exit or something here, but he will get cleaned up from the Lemonade to Daddy to A. Too Daddy to B. Or Firsty flying in with knives, gonna get so much early control. Casper already through A. Like, what am I watching? But now it's gonna be a 5-on-4. Butler will have control of the site, but it's gonna be a retake with St. Clair having a numbers advantage, and your Jet ult going down, and your top fragger going down. This is allow Jet to come through and try to help his team out here. But they really delayed his rotation. And oh my god, the wall there. The wall stick. I love this play. He has it. They can't win it. I love the play. I love it. And I mean, St. Clair honestly should be winning this round here. Blossom finds one. No, that's going to be Deathless finding one to answer back. Casper just needs to bait out time. Blossom knows, or Deathless, sorry, knows he has to stick it. And that's going to result in Casper finding another Sheriff pick. Wombat has a judge now. The bomb was about to go down on B. Lemonade Man and Firsty going to clean things up, though. But here we go. How does this one work now? Because the Saints do have some guns, a.k.a. Casper. And he finds, like, how do you hit those shots? Teach me, please. But he does find that one there. And now it is, or sorry, Wombat. Can he find the 1-on-3? It's going to be tough, but definitely doable if no one's over here towards B.
Was it trigger discipline? Let me tell you. Like, you just waited for the perfect second where the Viper just stood still and he just took her out.
Yep, the Viper just around the corner. He baits off a bomb plant, but not going to expect let your boy get the ace or something, or let him try. Maybe that seems a little bit more reasonable, but things like, you know, trying to get someone boosted up to 40 really just doesn't matter, essentially, at this point. So, they shouldn't be doing that. Oh my god, he's so... Try to close things out and not make this scarier than it has to be. But I don't think St. Clair loses this one.
I mean, they're kind of just split right now, and they're just waiting for them to peak because they know that they're so eager to get these kills to win the game to go on to the next round.
I know. Like, I agree with what you're saying. Fairly, right? I mean, the thing is, right, that it'd be completely understandable, but Deathless gonna find Casper here early. Can they find the refrags with the pistols? Last time, oh, no, they can't. That's gonna be just them mowing them down in that, like, lining them up like a funnel there. And it will be the right clicks trying to come through, but can't even find G4.
Judge, though.
That changes everything. And Icy on a flank changes so much. And Icy on the ult. Like, okay, Butler, I see you. First he finds one as well with the Judge. And there's Firsty with another. Now Wombat in a 1v2. Icy cleans it up. And they win the 5v3 reach.
He's still alive.
He knows this player's here. He knows all of the intel on Lemonade Man right now. And Lemonade Man's going to be forced to move. So Casper, he has a really good position to hold this player. And he does, and he finds the frag. JRC finds one as well. Blossom cleans it up. The Saints just wanted to have a little fun in this matchup, I see. But